Surrender, Captain, or your daughter dies. No, I will never surrender from the likes of you. Give her up now. Pew, pew, pew. You'll never beat me.
Hey guys, I didn't see you there. So after my playthrough of Rock Band 3, I decided to skip over Rock Band 2 and hit up a game that brings out your inner child, Lego Rock Band. That game made me want to bust these guys out and play with them again. You know, after playing with these old toys, it made me feel like a kid again. Huh, enough about me and my head. Let's talk about Lego Rock Band. Roll the intro. Hurry. fcghost. Now, the game itself, people thought it was a joke when pics and a trailer was released. Also, some people totally forgot about this game. Lego Rock Band was released on the Xbox 360, PS3, Wii, and even the Nintendo DS on November 3rd, 2009. Harmonix wanted to do this back in the beginning of 2009, but over half the team was against the decision. After a few months in, everyone came around and hopped on the Lego Rock Band train. IGN gave it a 7 out of 10, GameSpot gave it a 7.5 out of 10, and Game Informer gave it an 8 out of 10. It received decent reviews, with one critic saying it's adorable. Some other critics didn't enjoy it and said half a game for the full price. As of 2010, it only sold 500,000 units. Ouch. When I first got my Xbox 360, it took me a whole year to buy all the Rock Band and Guitar Heroes for that system, and to find all the instruments. Lego Rock Band I got later since it was not released on PS2. I told my friend Eric to come over to play the new Rock Band game I got, since that was our thing. This was our favorite one to play. Since my guitar and drums broke, I only had one guitar and microphone. Even though I sucked at singing and he sucked at guitar, we still had a hell of a time. The characters don't talk, but why is that a bad thing? They let their emotions and music do the talking. One thing that I would like to point out is, you know how in all the rock bands the crowd looks fake and just copied and paste? Well, they sort of did the same thing here, but depending on where you play, the Lego crowd changes. If you're playing in a construction site, construction guys will be listening to you play. Playing in a castle, you will have a crowd fan base of knights and princesses. Overall, it was a nice touch and all of the venues look amazing. On the downside, the Lego pieces look like they are all playing a different song and playing random notes on their instruments. The only one in sync with the song, barely, is the singer. I know they are Lego people, but you couldn't do a better job here. Also, while I was playing guitar and bass, hammer-ons and pull-offs with chord notes wouldn't register over 75% of the time. I don't know if I was the only one that had this issue or not. Either way, it made me strum all them notes to make sure I didn't miss them when it wasn't my fault. Another thing I want to point out that was terrible was when I tried to get gold stars on all the songs, it is literally impossible to gold star the song A Punk, one of the many bugs that should have been fixed in this game before release. First is the bands that guest star on this game: Iggy Pop, David Bowie, Blur, Spinal Tap, and Queen. Super easy is a new game difficulty for the younger kids wanting to play. In this mode, it doesn't matter what fret or pad you hold down or hit, as long as you hit a pad or strum in sync with the note on the screen, it's gonna work. It's a good idea to help people that never played before, to ease them into the game, or for people that just want to have fun and enjoy the music. Failing a song is non-existent because, remember, this is made for kids. Instead, you lose some of your score, and the next 10 or so notes you try to hit as many as you can to gain your score back. It is an interesting idea, but I've never failed a song on this game since it's already too easy. Lastly is a new thing called short mode, where if you don't feel like playing the songs given, or you have no DLC, you can just play half the song and get the same rewards. If it wasn't for this, I would have to quit halfway through when I already played all the songs more than twice. Another thing I have to add is the DLC is basically non-existent. They did have some DLC after the release with this before Rock Band 3 came out, but it had to be family friendly, and you couldn't take some Rock Band 2 or Rock Band 1 songs with you on Lego Rock Band because it was for mature audiences. Come on. Okay, if you guys haven't seen my Rock Band 3 review video, it will be in the description below. I talk about all the instruments and so you can understand them, so I don't have to do it here once again. I like the tour mode on this game, and this game yet again has another tour mode that works in its favor. You build your own Lego band using the customization options to rock the world. The mission is to gain legendary status and play alongside Queen and David Bowie. I mean, that premise enough is good to get my attention. You play different songs at different venues and earn stars, fans, and studs. Studs are your currency for the game, and when you end a song, your score is how much money you make. You can use it to buy more clothes, instruments, new Lego guys to help make your band bigger, and new tour vehicles. You can also customize your band's space like your stage they play on, with different pictures on the wall or speakers. The more vehicles you buy, the more gigs you unlock. You will play on a pirate ship, under the sea, and even on the moon. I will not spoil the story for you, but it gets better as you progress. It's worth it making to the end. There are different cutscenes that feature your band having fun and doing weird stuff. The problem with the tour mode is the same with Rock Band 2, which is another video for another day, but due to the setlist being small, you end up playing the songs to death. By the last venue, I wanted to quit because playing the songs over and over bored me. It was a shame too because the story mode was flawless. During the career mode, you do special gigs you unlock like thanking your roadies, hosting a costume party for Halloween, or helping a pirate find buried treasure. I don't like how this is the only game you can't customize and make your own band logo though. You can only choose from a select few. Another thing you can do is make your own CD, which is just playing 3 songs live. It's nothing different than normal gameplay, but the idea and premise itself was a nice little add-on on the series, and since they haven't done it in the career mode yet. Last thing about career mode is Harmonix created a new challenge called Power Rock Challenges, where your band takes turns playing a song and use the power of rock to say, for example, tear down a building, scare ghosts away, and even battle a huge octopus. This is the only thing you can fail by being bad. Overdrive and solos are taking away this challenge to make it harder. While you play, the Lego figures take you through cutscenes of them saving the day. It is quite enjoyable to watch while your buddies are playing their parts. With basically all of the Lego games, you see them take a game and make it their own. And with this game, with the Power Rock Challenges, it just brings out the creativeness that Lego has and everyone knows and loves. Okay. So, the setlist is where I'm going to bitch the most. It isn't because of the soundtrack, it's because of how many songs are on the disc. I know this isn't one of their mainstream games, or else it would have been called Rock Band 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. Since it is a spin-off, I still expect more of a song selection. This game has 45 songs on the disc, and some DLC later down the line. But 45 songs is what you get for free when you buy the game. Even Guitar Hero's spin-off games like Band Hero had more than just 65 songs in total. To think they paired up with the Lego company, we would get more songs like this. Another thing about the set list is if this game was made for kids and families, why isn't there more mainstream songs on here? I don't know many 10-year-old kids knowing Iggy Pop, We the Kings, or the Corals. Remember, it doesn't get more family friendly than a shirtless Iggy Pop Lego figure. Even back when I first got this game, I didn't even know some of the artists. Even though I'd rather have some of these songs than mainstream songs, don't get me wrong, even though it's family friendly, that doesn't mean they will know them. The setlist overall isn't too bad because I can finally sing the Ghostbusters theme, check Yes Juliet, and do the guitar solo to the final countdown. Last thing I want to say about the setlist is, I understand this is made for kids, but damn, is it too easy? I gold starred all the songs and full comboed over half the setlist on the playthrough. There is only one song I found challenging. For the hardcore gamers out there, you would want to skip this game. With Harmonix trying to get a family-friendly status with this game, they didn't succeed because none of my friends played or heard of this game. This is literally Rock Band 2, but with a great tour mode and Lego pieces. If you're a young kid that likes music, or a family trying to have a good hour of fun, this is for you. If you're a hardcore Rock Band player, this game is probably only good for your collection, never to see the light of day. I'm giving Lego Rock Band a 5.5 out of 10. For me, I'm in the middle because I'm a kid at heart, love the Lego games, and find enjoyment out of this game. Sadly, after playing it now, I see too many flaws that now I know why it didn't sell well. Now, if you'll excuse me, I want to get back to what I was doing.
Why? Why have you betrayed me? I didn't betray you. You betrayed yourself. Wow, that's deep.
Do you guys mind? Oh, good God, I need a life.